We've learned how to mine, and we've learned how to chop wood. And today we are combining this in Nightwater, where we have to do both of that. So first of all, we have to gather a bunch of wood. And then we have to place down a workbench, which I assume is in here. Yes, indeed. So the workbench costs 10 wood, which allows us to craft stuff. And we have to place it down somewhere. I would say we'll just put it down here so we can check it out. And out of the wood we can create planks. The developer of the game gave us exclusive access to the game to check it out. And even though this is quite different to what I usually cover on my channel, well, we are mostly playing 2D games, I thought this is the perfect addition to the rest. So if you end up enjoying what you see, please let me know by commenting or liking the video, just that I know that for the future if you want to see more. So we are crafting. You know what? I'll just let you craft all of it. Perfect. Love it. And then we have to get a research table. Milestone progress and unlocks and a lot of more stuff. Okay, is it just me or do you guys also love the graphics? It reminds me so much of Borderlands. Oh, so the more we farm of a resource, for example here oak wood, at 50, we will unlock the primitive wood harvester. I actually wonder a little bit if the game refreshes the resources, like do the trees regrow or do you just have to keep on moving? Oh, we got clay. I thought that was a rock, but that was clay. Is there... Oh, I just saw back there, the stone grew. But now that we have more than 50 wood, we have the primitive wood harvester. So in the unlocks, yes, we can see that that is a little bit easier to digest. And I noticed it has a very small range, so we want to make sure it's around a lot of trees. Okay, that range is actually ridiculously small. Let's just rotate it a bit, and I would say we put it here. So, do you do something? It's breathing! It's alive! Okay. Oh, you got wood for me. Okay, nice. Perfect. I wonder if it fells the trees. It could also be that, you know, it's like an infinite resource. Because otherwise you have to get lucky that the trees respawn around it in its limited range. And can we leave our island? Can we? You know, nothing in particular happened. I just have a feeling I'm not supposed to leave the island yet. So, let's just stay here. And we have enough of the stone, so now we can use the manifester in front of the cave to expand the island. It's you, isn't it? Okay. So to expand to the next area, I don't think I want to go over there unless you can teleport. But if you have to walk there, you know, we want to have the closest. We need a bunch of wood. We need a few of the stones and clay. So this is where we need the clay. What did you do for me? You actually... Oh, wow, you're full. I like that breathing machine. I think I want to build another one of those. So we need 2 more planks. I will quickly do that. And there we go. Oh, it will do it permanently. And we need 5 of you, so let's craft that as well. And I would say we place that over here because there are another 3 trees next to each other. I swear there was a tree. Did I just remove the tree? I didn't know I can do that. And I would say we'll place down a 3rd one, because now we're producing like crazy. Do you have 13 logs for me? You actually exactly have 13 logs for me. That was perfect, because what we can do now is we can go over here. What does this mean? But we'll just manifest. Oh, that's how it works. Oh, that's really cool. I thought I have to travel over the water all the time just to get to a unique area, but no, we just expand that. And now we have wheat. I don't think we need that for eating, but who knows for what we use that. It's probably for oil. And do you see at the bottom right what we have pinned? Yeah, this is the symbol to pin stuff, but how do I unpin it? Oh, press L to remove pinned items. Isn't it amazing sometimes how there can be something right next to the thing you're looking at? I can imagine for you guys it must feel odd at times where you're like, it's literally right next to you. How do you not notice that? But for me, the only thing that I associate with the pin was where I did it. So that's why I want to check and I don't read any further. And I think what I'll do is I will deconstruct everything that we have placed down. So this should be 10 oak wood and 2 planks. And the stuff that was inside of it. So you can move around everything free of charge. The reason I'm doing that is because I expect that over here we will set up our main base. And there we have 4 trees at once. That is perfect. For now I will only do 2 of them. I don't think we need that many. And hey, in case we ever need more, I can just place down more. So here is the pipe. We also have a primitive chest. It's only for 40 resources. And yes, there's oil. But I think we can probably attach that to the machine. Can we? I don't think we can. Oh, no. I mean, I can put down the chest, you know, and now we can put something in. Oh, here's the oil. I will quickly craft all of that. We get 5 each time, so it's a half conversion. Maybe I'll not do all of it, because we may need it to craft something, but that means we should be able... Okay, we need wooden gears as well. Yeah, let's just do all of them. We don't have that much clay though, so I need to look out for that I find more. But that was in the original area where we started. That means we should now be able to put down the primitive pipe. Okay, that actually worked. But we need to connect it to something, so I will put let's just put it here. The idea is that with that we have more storage. So usually this can only have 20 resources in it, and now it can have 20 plus 40. And a little bit more wood. And now we will do the same thing for this one. I will try to kind of put it to the same distance, you know, just roughly. So here. And now the real question is, does this stretch that long? Yeah, it's attached to me. Why is it attached? That's not supposed to happen. Pipe is too long. Let's just try it here. That should work. And then we go to you. Because that was green. Yes, perfect. And now you will have all of the resources carried into you. And I can just walk up to it and take them out. 34. For now, I will just collect a bunch of rocks. Because then we can also automatically do that. So I will keep those rocks that are here around, because we can just put the rock crusher there, and I'll make sure to get the 80 for the next recipe. What is that? Choose one. Clay bricks, planks, clay. I mean, I want to go for the clay. Maybe it's not worth it in the clay bricks. They take a lot more clay, but the crafting just takes a little bit of time, you know. And clay is needed to expand, so I'm kind of happy about that. We unlocked the primitive rock crusher. That means we want to place it here. That looks like a perfect position. So you cost 4 of the bricks. And 4. That will actually be a little bit difficult to transport that over. Your range seems to be bigger though. Okay, so you have 4 resources around. Let's put it down. And just like before, we will also do a storage container to make sure that it can keep working once it's full. And we need to connect that. So over here to over here. A specialized workstation for crafting and upgrading equipment. Now you're talking my language. I should have taken the clay bricks. That would have been a lot more efficient. You know, I had a feeling, but I thought the game will give you more of the basic resource, because you still have to convert it over, so that just makes sense to me, but nope. I'll keep it in mind for the future though, that I always pick the more expensive one. So we have a tinker station. That means, what can we do? A stone pickaxe. A primitive tool for gathering resources with a base power of 2. And I think right now our base power is 1, so that doubles it. The only thing we need is, we need a lot of planks. I will just entirely craft all of them. And maybe we even set up a new machine that automatically collects the logs for us. But right now we just get the stone pickaxe. There we go. And next up we have a bronze pickaxe that is work in progress. Okay, so not part of the demo version. I get that. Oh, that was 4 damage. Holy moly. For the next area, we need a huge amount of stone bricks and planks. So let's pin that. How fast are you mining? 33. Oh, that's what I want to see. You're so much faster than these. It's pretty much twice as fast. That's insane. Yeah, look at this. I think we can do all of them because we need exactly 10. And there we go. That is enough wood. We need 10. But that means we can already expand. And I'll probably just tear down everything we have and carry that with us. Because it's kind of pointless to unlock a new area. And then we constantly have to walk back here just to, you know, do stuff. This is what we are supposed to do, right? Explore the dark thicket. Your machines continue to operate while you're away. Minigames can unlock powerful buffs. I honestly don't know what that means. Are you the dark thicket? So we are supposed to explore a specific area, which I assume is behind the door. And then we can upgrade skills with that. Hello? That is insane. Permanently increase axe skill damage per hit by 10? No way. I would say we'll try this out. I don't know. We have a timer. Oh god. Okay. Oh yeah, you're slow. Okay, there we go. We got the first one. We got 1 wood dust. Our goal is 3 wood dust. Is that enough to upgrade? We have 5. Okay, we now doubled our damage. So these are upgrades. They are just for the minigame that you can farm a lot of resources in one place, I assume. But it doesn't give us 10 damage, right? Yeah, we only have 2 damage. Well, I would say we'll just do that again. Now we deal 20 damage. That means we need 3 hits to destroy them, which is a lot better compared to the 5 hits we needed before. Place a primitive plant farmer. I didn't even see that. Okay, first we'll go for the upgrades. Now this one is plus 5 seconds, that is quite good. Isn't this area a lot better to build up a base? Right, there's so many rocks around in close proximity. So I will just take away everything that we have over here. The only issue is, I don't think there are plants over there. But that just means we have a plant operation over here. And here we focus on the resources, because this is a beautiful area. Did I just see a 7? No way. That is crazy. The highest we had was like 4. And a second one. Yep, there was another 7. But I think the ones that get destroyed, they may not count. So this is probably a 6. Okay, the rock is a little bit more complicated, but we'll put you over here. And this time I will try to put the chests roughly next to each other. Though it may be difficult because I think one of them is really far away. Do you reach over? Oh my god, yes, it worked out. Like, look at this. This is perfect. Probably max distance. Then we will also do you. And for the Rocky, another one. And right across the border, I will place down all of the buildings that we had. I think this makes the most sense, because in here there are so many resources that grow. But we need to get the primitive plant harvester, which we don't have. So I assume we just have to whack a little bit of wheat, and then we will unlock that eventually. Okay, I really hope that's the case at least, because if not, that means that I have to craft the oil, and I'm doing this completely wrong. Primitive plant harvester, perfect. How much do you cost? 5 of the blanks, 20 of the oil. That is expensive, but I don't feel like we need that many of the resources. So we can probably get away by just blazing down one of them, and that was it. Yeah, like, look at this. We get so many resources out of it. And maybe I'll also put on a few more for the wood harvesting, just because it seems like we need a lot of that. Primitive plant harvester. We will put you back here. And where is the perfect spot for you? 6 plants is amazing. Can we build another one? Yes, we can. We'll rotate you around. Now, I don't know what the max distance is. I wish you would kind of be able to tell that ahead of time. You know what? I don't think we need to read. I'll just fully let this craft. So is that distance too long, or is it fine? That's not even close. Wait a second. I think it shows a boundary. Like, do you see that on the floor? That's probably the max distance. Okay, let's put that there. There we go. And then from here to over here. Yeah, okay, you know what? I don't think that's boundary. I think it's just a coincidence. So we put you here. Yeah, that's just a path, isn't it? Ignore that. And I would say right now, I will just place down a couple more of the wood harvesters that they kind of go into the same area. Can we just mine the same resource multiple times? Because I think we can. So now we have 6 here. That is perfect. And then we get 1 more. Like, I thought maybe they get destroyed, so you don't want them to be too close to each other, but it doesn't seem to be a problem. Yeah, there we go. And can't I just connect these to the same chest, maybe? No, that doesn't work. Oh, that's sad. Because what I wanted to do was, I wanted to accumulate all of our chests into one chest that is, like, really close to me, that I don't have to walk that far, but it doesn't seem to work. Though it could be that you can take the export of a chest and connect it to multiple imports of another chest. That is like a unique case. So over here is the next chest. I love how organized we are. And from you to over here. So to test it, I will just put down a chest and see what happens. We need a little bit more gears and a little bit more wood. And now to the real test, whether multiple chests can connect to one chest. Let's hope that's the case. It doesn't. No! Place a primitive assembler. We have that. We just need a few more rocks, but I guess that one will then combine the stuff for us. Like, we don't have to craft it in here anymore. So there's the primitive assembler. And where do we put that? I would say we probably need a lot of them, but this is a wide open area. So let's do that. I need to connect it probably to stone as well eventually. You're just for wood. So yeah, this one can infinitely craft anything we need. And what are you? Primitive gearbox? We can't even afford that. What are you? But yeah, I would say we just go for the planks here. Capacity 15. Though that probably means we don't need to do a storage anymore, right? We can just directly go into that. I don't think we have enough range for that though. Be honest here, we don't have enough range for that. Come to think of it, I think I prefer it this way, because once the machine is done crafting, it will fill up with the basic resource, and that's also good for us. So you go in here, and now you will get wood, right? Yep, you got 1 wood, perfect, we can take this out. But you will now make us the planks. So we need a total of 4 recipes right now. Oh, did you stop that? Yeah, you stopped that. And I would say I will just do every single one of them. So we need 2 of you, and then... oh, we need actually a lot of them. Let's just craft all of the material that we need right away. This should be enough, unless we need... yeah, we need planks. Right, I forgot about that. You've done 2 planks so far. Maybe I should give this 2? Like, not just 1, but we put down another of the primitive ones over here. So here it says it has 5 resources around. I don't really believe that. No, you stayed. Didn't it say you can't do that? Well, I'm happy about it. And now you get a second one, because planks are really important. Like, we need a ton of that. And how are you doing over there? Have you mined a lot? Because I need... oh my god, do you understand how much oil that is? We get half of that as oil now, which is honestly not even that much. And the assembler made us enough planks that we can go for the next one. Let's just place that right next to it. Do we want to go for stone bricks here? I don't think so. I'll place the stone bricks over there. So here we will just go for gears. We need clay dough. Automatically harvest rock, clay, and ore. Oh, you do more than just the basic stuff, but... I don't think we have any clay around, I'll be honest. Well, we do have clay around. That is very far away, though. Nah, it's fine. It could be a lot worse. And we don't need that much of it. The only issue is we need to get a lot of the primitive chests to carry it. But it also means I will deconstruct you right now, and we will put you somewhere over here. So we want to have 2 of them here. One is for the rocks that we need, and the other one is for the clay. And then I will put another one maybe over here. You will connect to this chest right there. Oh, why is everything missing? Like, I have 0 resources right now. Before I do anything else, though, we will get a chest over here. This gets a little bit messy. Now we need more of the gears. That is exactly what we are working for. And we need more of the oil. But we can easily craft them, so all is good. There we go. You know what? I'll just make 10 of them, I would say, that we have a little bit of leftover. But once they infinitely craft, we should either way be fine. You know, I thought we get a lot of oil, but it actually seems like it's not that much. So you will connect over here, and what were you? You were the one that is supposed to make the gears, but there are also clay bricks. Okay, that gets a little bit complicated. How do we do this? That just means we need another machine that harvests for us, because we can't use the same chest multiple times to send the resources in. So you will do this, and then we also have to carry over some of the wood into here. Looks a little bit weird, but it works. So, wood gear, assemble. And for you over here, we go for the stone bricks. That means I need yet another one of the pipes. And for this, we don't have enough wood and we don't have enough oil. Okay, well, all of our boxes are actually full. That's perfect. And how are you looking? You have 9 planks. You're pathetic. I think I need another one of these. You know, I shouldn't take it away. That is for my harvester. I think it may actually be possible to optimize our machines by just removing everything and then hoping the random respawn will land it around here. We also got a squeezer, I barely knew her, refines raw resources into denser process outputs. I'm pretty sure that makes us oil, but it sounds like it does more than just oil. But that is one of the things it does. Do we have some stones? Yes, we have a huge amount of stones. And the only thing we need is a little bit of oil for this, so let's get... We have so much, like this is me doing it. I don't think our machine back there is doing all too much. Squeezer is ready. I will just place that maybe... Yeah, let's put it here. Can you give 2 inputs? No, you can't. So if you want to do this multiple times, we just have to build multiple machines. But now you're ready for the wheat oil. Perfect, so I don't have to do this anymore. That also means we take the next primitive pipe and you will be attached on here, into here. Did you need something else? No, you're happy. And we have 16 wood gears, nice. The only thing we need now is the clay bricks. Which I'm not exactly sure how I'll do that, because this is getting really messy. For now, I will just put it here, but I gotta say I'm not happy about it. Where I really want to put it back here, so we have a total of 4 resources. That's honestly not even that much. But we don't want it to be around the rocks. Like, it's not about the rocks, it's about the clay. So let's put you here. You destroyed something, but that's fine. I will just remove the other one so they can respawn and hopefully land closer, which I assume increases the efficiency of them. And now we have to play the entire game again and somehow deliver that up until over here, which I don't know if we have to reach for that, but I hope. Okay, perfect. But now we have to get to the very end there. But for that, we need a little bit more oil. Where are my planks? Over here, 13. That is a little bit pathetic for how long you've been running, but it's okay. Yeah, I will just quickly make sure that this one has enough storage that it can keep going when I do other things, because I intend to go into the minigame, and that's why I'm preparing so much here. Do we have enough oil now? Yes, just barely enough, but it is enough. Do you reach? Perfect. And now we tell you to do the clay bricks. You're so pathetic. Okay, I need more of these. I honestly feel a little bit like I'm playing Factorio. Minus the enemies, but in 3D. So that's a fun experience. It's actually quite enjoyable for some reason. I don't know why. Like, I don't know what it is about that. 8! Holy moly, you're insane. But yeah, I don't know what it is about the game, but it's very enjoyable. So we take you. And then we connect you over here. And then we need to get another squeezer, for which we need more oil. And you surely have oil. Huh. In the entire time I set up this, it made 5 oil. But the squeezer is down. And now we... Right, we need more oil for you, don't we? 10. Why do you suck? Why do you have to do that? It's okay. It's trying its best, you know. I respect it. I understand that. But now we have the final connection for the production. I just still wished you could connect them. Like that I put both of these on the same box. But maybe in the future we'll get something that has a larger storage. So these are 40 logs for me, 40 for me, 21, okay. 0. Oh, you need a lot of wood, but that's maximized. Like, there is just not more wood left. Why are you so full? Wait, what happened here? Yeah, your clay storage is entirely full. Oh, it reached the limit. You know what? I'll just take out the clay, because then I have it when I need it. Stone is not full. And you're doing the stone bricks, but you're full, so I will also take that. Thank you. Which also means now we can place down the next chest. I don't know why. We need the oil, of course, and you have 0. That's so useless. I'm telling you. Do I actually place down another one of them? I don't even know why they are so bad. Like, are you not doing what you're supposed to do? Resources around 7. Time between action 6.8. Radius 480. And how many resources do you have? 8. They should be insane. Yeah, of course we need more oil. Wait, do you have... Oh, the oil is of course in the storage. I don't know where I was looking. Like, I was looking in the machine. This is a little bit annoying, but there's not a single really good spot for the next machine. So I just put it over here. But I will continue harvesting all of the grain around here, the wheat. Just to make sure that maybe it spawns next to that. Because 5 is pathetic. Can you reach? Perfect. And then we need one more squeezer, for which we don't have enough oil. Never heard that before. You have 0. You have 10, well, that's something. We'll also put that next to them, and then we have to connect it up, for which we need oil again. Do you remember back in the days how I talked about that we have way too much oil and it's so easy to do that? Yeah, I remember the good old days. But now we should have more than enough that we can do this, so we will connect you also here. Perfect, so we have an insane production. The only thing we still need is, we need to connect all of these. Are you a machine or a harvester? No, you're a harvester. So here are 2 machines. There's 1 machine. And over there's 1 machine. So we have 4 in total. Which also means we need a lot more logs. Now I hope this is in reach of everything. But I will put them maybe over here. One big reason for that is that it's easier to access all of the resources. And we can take them immediately. But also because it's another 40 storage. And usually these machines, they only hold 15. So that's quite a big difference. And of course we need oil. Well, we have a little bit of oil. You have nothing? You have nothing. Oh. Oh, I have to choose what they do. Right, were you full? You were full. You were also... No, you were not full. But you were also full. I think we actually managed to put most of the resources right around them. This should definitely not be in reach, right? You'll still say 8. Oh, you have 9 now. This is 9. That's not German, by the way. 5. So how long have you been screaming at your screen that there's a primitive collector in the game? And what I'm doing doesn't really make a lot of sense. It actually doesn't seem like it has a lot of range, right? Wait, but if you take it out of this, then this can't work anymore, right? Let's pay attention to this. If this gets wood. Well, it should get wood from this one, but you connect to this. Do you get wood? It does get wood. So it seems to prioritize it. That means, yeah. Yeah. That also means we can remove these and we just go for a primitive collector. Speed upgrade. A basic accelerator that shortens processing time on compatible machines. Holy moly. But I would say we played a minigame for a while because this will take so long that they run full either way. Now we have 25 seconds. Wait, that's... Is that accurate? Yeah, that upgrade didn't do a lot, right? I thought we had 10 seconds and go to 15, but we went from 20 to 25 when I got it the last time. So if we now go to 30, yeah, and this costs 50. Oh no. Unlocks poison passive. Egg skill applies poison effect lasting 2 seconds, dealing 10 base damage per hit. Wait, that's crazy! You know what, it's crazy? Because right now we deal 30 damage, and this will do the remaining 20 damage, so we need 30 now. Like, in other words, I will hit every single tree just once, and then they will die to poison. Now, the issue is, we need a humongous amount of wood dust, so I probably have to reblade it a few times. But isn't it kind of funny that the game has an incremental game packed into it, pretty much? Oh, I wasn't in range. There we go. Do we have enough? We have enough. Okay, how much can we farm now? Because the way I'll do it is, like, we start over here. One hit, 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 one hit. I feel like a broken record right now. One hit, another hit, another hit. And I've also seen there's a way to get AoE damage, and this will also apply all of the effects that we have. Where is that? Is that over here? Unlocks the area of effect passive. Trees struck by the X skill deal 50% base damage and apply on-hit effects. The only issue is, our poison will then not destroy them. Permanently increases X skill damage per hit by 50. Permanently increases the poison's passive damage by 20 per second. Okay, so we will definitely go for the AoE. But I would say we just save for one of these insane ones. Like, if we get this one, we just one-shot all of the trees pretty much. Wait, but do we want to go for the bonus damage or do we want to go for the poison? I think both are good. Currently, we deal 30 damage. This would be 80. And then it does the last hit with the poison. Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, let's be honest. We'll just get all of them, right? That's what we'll do. Yeah, I just one-shot them now. But the idea is the AoE damage destroys all of the trees now because they get poisoned and they just die. Is there like a different tree type for the bag? Aren't you a different tree? Oh god. I'm supposed to get that? Isn't the jump from like 50 HP to 2500 a little bit extreme? Don't you think so? Wait a second. How much is that? That is more manageable, I would say. Kind of, right? Okay, this is where we really need more poison. But the AoE is hitting all of them now. Oh my god, that is a lot. Okay, we want to be here. That is the real area. Which also means we need to upgrade our damage by quite a bit. I could go for the cheap one, but 50... Well, you're 300, aren't you? That's 6 times as much, so I want you. But I think I will just go for the poison. Now deals 30 damage. And we know where we want to head, so I will just quickly run through. Like, as I run through, I already attacked them, that we get a little bit of a bonus. Though very soon, it's probably not worth it anymore. Did I manage to get lost? Where's the area? Wait. What happened? Where's the stuff? No, that's a thicket. That's 10,000 Dynamotor. Wait, where's the... Does this change? So we'll get another 10 damage. Nice. Now we need the oil to upgrade this. We don't have enough for you. Timer will gain 0.1 second for every tree felled. That's quite nice. And we can increase the area of effect. Let's do that. And also the damage scaling. Okay, but what did I do wrong? How did I not find the area that we were looking for? It's so good that all of them just die now to the poison. Like, even if our X would deal 0 damage... Wait. It was over here, right? I'm pretty sure. Yes, those are them. So it's right at the start, and I will just hit all of them to spread out our AoE damage, but also the poison. Is it working? Yes. Yes. Wood Fortune unlocked. Unlocks Wood Fortune ability. Player has 50% chance to receive double items when manually destroying trees. Doesn't affect trees in the dark thicket. So that's only here. Like if I do this. 7 oak logs. 6 and 6. We got double. I mean, I don't really care about it, you know, but it's nice. It's kind of cool. Holy moly, that was a lot. So I think they also can only carry the limit that you usually have in a machine, which ironically means I think the chests are actually better. Like what I did first was better. And now we have enough. 300. Now it's 500. God, you get expensive. Plus 1 second to the poison. It deals 30 damage. We will also further upgrade this, so that's worth it. But with the new pickaxe, let's check out just how much we can mine now. I like how my entire focus in this game is now just the incremental part of it. Like, I don't even care about the resource gathering anymore of the main game. I'm just like, yeah, I'm punching trees. You can't stop me. I'll do this for the rest of the game. Okay, the poison should actually destroy most of these. Good. And now we have 210, which means we can add another 20 damage. So we deal 50 poison damage. I should really upgrade the timer. But there was an ability. Where was that? Here. 500. When we fell a tree, we get a little bit of bonus time. When activated, throws the bit and hawk axes. They fly in your facing direction, return after a few seconds, damaging every 3 day strike. Okay, I want to try out something. I'll waste an entire day, but I will go over here and strike them as much as we can. Now, we can only work on the main one that I'm hitting, but what I want to know is, how much do we get out of you? I hope I can switch. Maybe we get 2 of them. Oh, well, yeah. 15 wood dust? That was abysmal. Wait, how is that 15 wood dust? I refuse to believe that. Like, look at how much we get here. Let's go over to these ones, and I want to check out in particular just how much wood they actually give. 13. You want to tell me? 21. Wait, how does this make sense? Wait. Someone has to explain that to me. How was the other one 15? Honestly, the poison is just the way to go. Oh, God. That also means I want to focus on the area next up before I do anything else. Because with that, we do like 1 hit and a ton of trees. Yeah, all of them got hit and they will all get destroyed. Oh my god. This is so powerful. So much will be poisoned here. Yes, keep on going. Poison everything. I don't think it's enough to really take them down, but I will just go back and forth a couple of times to make sure all of them lose their HP. Good. Oh, this will be good. This will be a very good day. I can feel it. I can smell it. Look at this entire area that was empty. So how much do we have? 430. I would say the poison lasts a little bit longer. Next up, the focus should be the area of effect. I actually don't really care about the damage, I gotta admit. Like, I'm not saying we'll never ever take care of the damage. Eventually, this will take over because the poison is just so good right now. But the poison pretty much makes sure that everything is just dead. And that's good. When you play an incremental game, the goal is that everything just dies, right? That's how that works, right? That's the whole point of that. Oh my god, so much is getting destroyed. Look at this. I'm telling you, it's the poison where it's at. Oh no, you're insane. We got something new, the trunk storage, a dedicated storage container for wood type milestone items, restricted to wood related items with a capacity of 250. I mean, that sounds good, but the question is, do we really need it? Like, I feel like we have so much of all of this. We have 635, so we can't go for the poison because that needs something new, but we just got that as well. We can go for the duration, but I think I will focus on you. And then what? More time. We are now up to 40 seconds, which means we'll be able to do quite a bit. The only issue is we need to figure out how to get the new material. And I almost feel like for that we have to go over to the tough wood. That doesn't give a lot of the other things to upgrade, but it's good. You know, it gives us a lot of stuff. Do the trees actually get destroyed, or am I just wasting my time? Oh god, I'm wasting my... No, some of them get destroyed, some of them don't. So I will run through this again and hit everything. There we go. As long as we are somewhat smart about this, the entire forest is empty. Like, do you see this ginormous area here where all of the trees have died? How much was this? 700. Plus 1 second on you, and we need 500 for you. I will just work on that immediately. I don't even care about any other upgrade. Reduces the axe swing time by 10 seconds. I didn't even see that. So that is the cooldown, right? That we see on the bottom right. Oh, okay. We will max this out first. And I think afterwards we'll go into the next area. Because we need to check out where we get all of the resources from that we need right now. I may be going a little bit too crazy right now. As in, I spread out our hits a bit too much. And then everything is left over at low HP. So let's make sure they all get a little love tap, you know? Just that they feel happy and not left behind. And the entire area is emptied out. There was just nothing left. Okay, 250, 400. I like it. Yeah, we didn't get more of this stuff. So that means I need to go for the next area. But for this, I would really like to upgrade my damage first. Oh, wow. Oh, what is your area? Like, look at this one here. All of the trees just disappear. You have insane area. It was worth it to focus on that, you know? I feel like the poison was a very good idea. Next, wasn't this game about something entirely different and now you're just playing this? I'm addicted to it now. Like, I can't stop doing this. It's just so amazing to turn around and see that the entire area is emptied out because we are so insane now. We have 750 bonus damage. No, I just want to hit more. Increase resource gain. Is that for the weed? Oh, that would be good. Well, I mean, I don't really want to do it myself, but we got it now. Okay, this time I have a really good feeling. Like, we are attacking so fast that we can hit all of the trees easily. Pretty much all of these that you saw left over had no HP left. So if we have a little bit more attack speed, we can't have more attack speed. But if we have a little bit more damage. And how about we also increase the AoE damage? Yeah. One thing I'm wondering about a bit is there are two areas we know, right? The one with the 2500 HP over there, and then this one over here that we constantly go to. What is at the end of this? You know, of the area, because there are 3 ways, and we have only checked out 2 of them. So I gotta say, I think this will be one that has insane amounts of HP, because it's so far away that it takes a lot of travel time. So how's it looking? You barely see the trees anymore. It looks like there are a lot left over until you realize the entire area is usually filled with them. And we just completely removed that. So 50 more damage. You only cost the normal material. You know what? For one moment, I will go to the far back and I want to check out what's there. Maybe it's also just a normal forest continuing in case you can't do the other ones. Which would be a little bit pathetic. Wait, weren't we here already? And they have like 10,000 HP. Oh god, I will never get this. I mean, it wasn't actually that bad. It kind of depends how close they are to each other. The closer they are, the more likely it is that they take AoE damage, you know? So sometimes we will farm pretty much the entire stage, and other times it's more like, well, we got, you know, a decent chunk, but not that much. But this is what it looks like. I just hold down my left click button and I keep attacking everything the moment we get in range. And once I'm through, I will start going to the center, because I usually go around for... Oh, yeah. There was nothing left. Oh, the bonus time. I should have probably went for this for a while. Permanently grants 10x skill-based damage for every 50 trees felled. But this must be per run. Like, it doesn't keep that. And we also have this ability here. You know what? It's cheap, so I'll take it. Oh, God. It has its own upgrades. Of course it has its own upgrades. Problem is I have to figure out how to do... Okay, you press Q. Well, that's not bad. Like, the main reason why I have it is to just apply poison. We actually don't care about anything else about that. So I can throw this over here and it will go through, hit the trees, they get poisoned. Good. But it doesn't have AoE. Oh, but I can use it towards the end to finish off those that got poisoned but never destroyed. Wooden totem. That's probably that you get more wood out of the trees around you or something. But yeah, this entire area is now empty. Like, there's just nothing left. So how much was that? 1,900. And what are you doing? A totem that restricts resource spawns in its effect area to trees only. And here it says it's only from the dark trees. And you're from the biggest trees. In other words, if we want to do these insane ones, then we need one of their hearts. And for this we will get one more upgrade and we rush there. Now we do know we get time for destroying trees. So I will throw my ability over here. And we keep hitting in hopes we get more time. Oh god, that is so far away. And the issue is it's only a 50% chance. Like, we may get nothing at all. Okay, we stand like this. Oh, we have a lot of damage. We have a lot of damage. Come on, just a little bit more. You need to drop the heart, though. Without the heart, this is all meaningless. You didn't drop the heart. No. So one little issue is that even if we get this, like we need so many resources, I will just work on these for a bit to make sure that we get more. Here we sadly can't go around and just poison everything, but we get the wooden bark. And that is what I'm after. Okay. Yeah, the poisoning doesn't really work here. Like, they are so tanky. Oh, God. I mean, it kind of works, but also not really. Good. How much bark did we get, though? 78. But why does the poison need a heart already? Are you kidding me? Oh, this is also expensive. I believe in you. You can do it. There's so much AoE that we are doing here. So if we have enough damage now to take them down faster, we may even go for another tree. Wait, do I switch trees? Because we do deal AoE damage. Okay, I will switch trees. Maybe I shouldn't do this. I don't think I can actually get both of them. Yeah, this one will be close. But we have the axe to shoot out. One more hit. Yes! Yeah, but we didn't get it. Okay. We have more swing time. Yeah, sure, I'll get that. Maybe also more AoE damage. But the thing is, right now, I really want to save up for this. Okay, am I missing something? I think the Elder Tree is actually something special. Like one single tree that is at the back of that or so. The reason I assumed it's just in the trees is because, like, all of the resources came from a different tree. But now that I think about it, like, we only need one of them, right? That is very little. So you expect it must be one special tree, like a ginormous tree. What is going on over there? Wait, why am I hitting all of them? We don't have enough poison damage for that. But if I just go around again, we should be able to demolish most of these. Okay, good. Yes. That's what I want to see. It's just not that good for money purposes. Like, yes, we get a lot of the bark, but money-wise, it's horrible. So, another 50 damage. Now we need the heart. Okay, but like, what am I missing here? I must be missing something. You get upgraded. You get upgraded. Now you need a heart. Seriously? Yeah. 8 seconds left. I don't see a single tree. So, you may not believe that, but if you take a look at this area, the entire entry area is empty. And the thing that I wanted most is the Berserker skill. I do hope it lasts for long. It doesn't seem like it's that long. But I'm not sure if I like this one here. It probably has its use when you upgrade it more, but everything is so expensive. I will just focus on the Berserker skill. So how do you use the skill though? That is the real question. So I see it down there. We press F. And this will mean we deal more damage. We are faster. And we get more resources. So I think in the very beginning, I don't want to use it right away. But now. Oh, okay. I don't know how long it's active is the issue. Okay, it's gone already. I would say that was good. The only question is, what did we actually get out of that, right? And I think our Berserker skill is the one I should probably focus on. As in, if we want to take down the big bad tree that we are supposed to harvest, then yeah, that is probably the one. Now, I want to see where the big tree is, because I need to know how much HP it has. There could also be a miss... I found it. Okay. Yeah, you know what? That will not happen. I can already tell you. That is not a thing that will happen. Okay, let's upgrade this a little bit. I just want to see what it does. So this one permanently increases the amount of time you have for exploring the dark thicket by 5 seconds. I didn't even know you have that in here. Oh no, that would have been good. So we can upgrade the time again, a few times in fact. Perfect. You also had time. Oh my god, we'll have so much time now. 69 seconds. Nice. Wait, but doesn't this mean I can now destroy the entire other forest there? You know, like this one there? Let's try it out and see what happens. So I will go over these. We have more than enough time that I can hit everything. Maybe I shouldn't have used the skill, but I can use it again at the end of this. So I will really go through, hit everything, make sure it's poisoned, make sure it gets hit, and then maybe we can fell down the entire forest because we are smart. Very smart. Okay. Some of them are getting destroyed. That is exactly what I want to see. There are many in the center. This is usually where I have leftover. But the real question will be, how much material do we actually get out of this? Because if it's not a lot, it's not really worth it. We almost have the Berserker ability again, though I don't want to use it here in the very beginning. Like, that is kind of useless, but here we can use it. Okay, let's go. Give me the material. Holy moly, that is a lot of trees getting felled, and all of them are weak. This is what I wanted. Kind of. You know, kind of. Did we just demolish the entire area? There's only a tiny bit left. Weakness passive. Trees struck by hit get more damage taken and drop more resources. Okay, now I see where you're heading with this. But yeah, what I will do this time is I will first go to the white area and finish all of the trees there, because it's just the most resources that we get out of any area. Also, we want to hit them because they give more resources, right? And then we will go over to the tougher one. Well, it's not really tough, but tougher. We have 53 seconds left and pretty much all of the trees are gone. Not all of them, but good enough. Like, I'm not gonna hunt after every single one of them because we still have 45 seconds now to go to the other side and start mining there. I mean, chopping. It's chopping, right? It's chopping, chopping, chopping. I really didn't expect this to work out this well. Like, we just did both sides at once. And almost everything is gone here. Like, I would just love to have a few more of them. There we go. We are... Wait. How did we get the Berserker ability? We shouldn't have this already. How much was the... 4,300. Permanently increase the weakness passive strength. Trees will take more damage. That is probably the way how we take down the big one. But I would say... it's time to go to the very end. Can I just use the Berserk? I shouldn't have done that, right? I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I wanted to get here faster, but I shouldn't have. Okay, you get hit. Nice. Now you have the weakness. We can see it on it, but the question is, how much weakness can you stack? I don't think you can stack weakness. That's not how it works. I mean, looking at the damage numbers, it varies a lot. I'm not even sure why. Oh, because we also throw the thing that comes back. But yeah, I only see the same damage numbers. But there's no way we'll do this, right? We have the Berserker active right now is the issue. So the moment this is gone... Wait, but we'll get this. We will actually have this. And then we just need to farm a few more resources and we permanently increase your damage and make everything... We did it. We got the Heart of the Elder. Wait, but how much did we need for this? Oh. Oh, that is a lot. But you already know what we'll do, right? You already know it. We will clear out the entire forest and get as much money as possible. There we go. Beautiful. Let's go for the Berserk, that we have it in time towards the end. As we know, for some reason, the Berserk has a weird timer to it. So even though it looks like we won't have it in time, we will have it in time. Okay, how much did we get though? 8,800 in 1 day. And I just realized why the timer is always off with our Berserk ability. It's of course because we destroy trees, and every tree gives us 0.1 second bonus time. So yeah, nothing is wonky in the game. It was just me forgetting about that. But now we have enough money. And do we want to have bonus damage, or do we want to have bonus area? This is a little bit complicated because it's just a tiny bit of damage for every 50 trees. Wait, but is that forever? Like forever. Because then this one is insane. Now that I looked at the numbers again, you know, I'm like, wait a second. Of course it's forever, not just for the run. Because it takes insanely long to get 50 trees, and the upgrade, the +2 area is not a lot, because I think the other one gave us +10 every time. But this means we'll have so much area eventually. We just hit the entire forest with one hit. Damage to you, and now... Wait. If I use the Berserk ability at the very end of this, we will get more resources, right? So I have to make sure to actually save it and use it right before it breaks, just in hope that we get 2 of the hearts. And we're almost there. Just a little bit more. And bam. We only got 1 of the hearts. But you know what? I'm happy that it's like that we got 1. Both times we destroyed it. Oh, and that tree also gave us enough resources to upgrade this. So now we infinitely scale our damage. And we have more time. Yeah, that's what we needed. More time. Permanently increases Berserk skill resource gain by 2% for every 50 trees. Permanently increases the duration by 1 second. Okay, you already know what we are doing. You already know what we are doing. We need to get all of them. And maybe this time we'll get the legendary double heart. But do you notice how much damage we deal? 969, which is very nice. But we used to be at 870 here. So our damage has shot up like crazy. And there we go. Only 1 heart. Really? Why are you doing this to me? Let's increase your duration first. Wait, I think they made a mistake. This costs 10. Not 10k. I think this is also supposed to be 10k, but it's only 10. Remember how we were just at 969? Now we are at 988. That doesn't sound like a big difference, but we pretty much didn't fell anything. We only walked through once to get here again, and I destroyed all of the trees on the way, and this is how fast our damage went up. And we should have enough to get the upgrade, but we also got the Viking woodcutter, fast operating wood harvester with a base capacity of 15 per slot. And we also have the tree altar, an altar that slowly generates wood. It does not require nearby wood. Okay, and down here you can permanently buff up everything else in the world. Now what we want is the Berserk upgrade, that we gain more resources every 50 trees, but I have bad news because there is an issue. So we will check this out together, but yeah, I press F right now and nothing happens. I've also changed the hotkey and just nothing at all happened. This all started after I restarted the game because I had to leave. And yeah, now it's not working, but we are now at 1,300? 1,200 damage, which is that is quite a bit. Now I will upgrade it in hopes this will fix it, like that the game updates it in some way. And I think we'll explore this tree over here a little bit to see what's in there. Reduction on kill passive. We gain 0.5 seconds per tree. That's kind of nice. Damage goes up, which I don't really care about, and yeah, it increases the more trees we fell, which we can buy, but that should mean over here is area. Oh, but it doesn't go up infinitely. Yeah, let's go for this one. Wait, did we just get every single thing in the game? Like, huh. Wait, look at this area. I strike like one thing and all of the trees disappear. And like the really insane part is, this is not the limit that we have reached. We can endlessly scale and keep on going. Okay, now the tough trees. Not so tough anymore, it looks like. Yeah, that was the entire forest. I mean, there's something hiding in there. I don't think I can get that. We actually just destroyed something. But now we will clean up the rest that is here. Oh yeah, and don't think I haven't figured out that there's a chest over here. I mean, it was very late that I figured that out, but I did figure it out. How strong are we? This took us like a little bit more than 20 seconds and that's it. And even though we don't have our main farming ability, since the Berserker multiplies what we got all of this. So now we permanently increase the amount of any resource that we get. Oh, you can upgrade that multiple times. Or, oh yes, depending on how you view it. And now we also get double the amount of the Heart of the Elder. So we have a little bit of an issue, because here with the weakness ability, we increase the drops of stuff by 50%. And we also increase it by another 50%, which I would assume includes this heart. And we have another 100% from this one. So first of all, let's take a look at this. Do we get multiples? We have one. In other words, I think we went way too far in this game. But how about I show you for one round what this looks like? I mean, you may notice, even without the Berserker ability, I just casually chopped down all of the strongest trees on the map. But there's more possible. And now we have movement speed level 2. And I would like to point out that the biggest milestone you can get here to unlock something is 100,000. We have 1,065,000. And I would say now we take a look at just how insane this is. Can we clear out the entire map of trees in one singular run? We don't count those in the rocks outside because they're just a little bit too far away. Yep, the Berserker ability still doesn't work. As in, yes, we can get them with our throwing thingy, you know, the trees outside, but it takes a while to charge it up. So 2 areas are done. We still have 90 seconds left, by the way. As you can see, there's nothing left. What is the area? It went until there. Okay, these are tough though. These are tough though. Yeah, do you see that? How tough they are? Really difficult to deal with. Good. Where's the chest? I haven't seen the chest yet, so it's in the very beginning. We go around. There should be the chest. Okay, there's nothing at all. Where's the... Oh, there it is. I didn't even know there's a third position where it can be at. I don't see a single tree left over. Perfect. So now it's onwards to the final area. Let's try this once and see what... Okay, all of them are gone. You know, I'm the kid that you read about in the math books that bought 64 watermelons and you're like, no one would ever do that. Why is this even a math question? No one would... Yeah, I would do that. I would totally do that. There are only 2 trees left. Our AoE is so big, it got everything of the strongest trees in the game. Hey, I've 35 seconds left. Do you understand how much time we wasted looking for the chest? And here, just staring at this and... Well, does anyone see a leftover tree that I forgot? You know, we have a little... You can jump? Huh. Oh. That's good to know. And what do we do now? Right. There was another part to the game. Wait a second, didn't we get wood while we were in the forest? We have 17,000 wood. I think this will be enough for the future, you know. But I would say that was it for today. As I said, if you enjoyed what you saw, then please let me know either by writing a comment or liking the video or both, just that I know whether I should do more on this game or not. But I hope you had fun. See ya the next time.